For centuries, the Great Sphinx of Giza has stood as a silent guardian of ancient Egypt, gazing toward the horizon. But what if everything we thought we knew about it was wrong? Could the Sphinx be far older than mainstream archaeology suggests? Some researchers believe its true origins may rewrite history entirely. Today, we uncover the mystery of the Sphinx's hidden past. According to mainstream Egyptologists, the Great Sphinx was built around 2500 BCE by Pharaoh Khafre during Egypt's 4th Dynasty. The massive limestone statue, measuring 240 feet long and 66 feet high, is believed to represent Khafre himself. But there's a problem. There are no inscriptions, no records, and no definitive proof linking Khafre to the Sphinx's construction. Theories are based only on circumstantial evidence. But the real mystery lies not in who built it, but when. Could the Sphinx actually predate ancient Egypt itself? Some researchers believe it may be thousands of years older than we've been told. One of the strongest arguments for an older Sphinx comes from Dr. Robert Schoch, a geologist from Boston University. He noticed something strange. The body of the Sphinx is covered in deep vertical erosion patterns, unlike any found on other structures in Giza. These grooves suggest prolonged exposure to heavy rainfall, the kind that hasn't been seen in Egypt for at least 7,000 to 10,000 years. The Giza Plateau is a desert today. But if the Sphinx had been exposed to centuries of rainfall, it would have to date back to a time when Egypt was lush and wet, possibly over 10,000 years ago, during the last ice age. If true, that would mean the Sphinx is at least twice as old as the pyramids themselves. Another puzzle is the Sphinx's head. Many believe it was not the original head at all. Compared to the massive body, the head is strangely small, almost as if it was recarved from an earlier structure. But what could the original have been? Some researchers believe the Sphinx originally had the head of a lion, which would align with the constellation of Leo. Others suggest it was a jackal, representing Anubis, the Egyptian god of the underworld. If the head was altered, then who changed it? And why? Could it have been part of a lost civilization's legacy? One of the most fascinating theories links the Sphinx to astronomical alignments. Some researchers claim that around 10,500 BCE, the Sphinx would have perfectly aligned with the constellation of Leo during the spring equinox. If the Sphinx was indeed meant to represent a lion, this would suggest it was built during the age of Leo, over 12,000 years ago. This would place the Sphinx's construction at the end of the last ice age, the same period when lost civilizations like Atlantis are said to have existed. Could the Sphinx be a remnant of a forgotten advanced society? There's one more mystery. What lies beneath the Sphinx? Using ground-penetrating radar, researchers have discovered hidden chambers and tunnels beneath its pores. Some believe these could be the fabled Hall of Records, containing lost knowledge from an earlier civilization. However, access to these areas is restricted by the Egyptian authorities. What are they trying to keep hidden? If there really is something beneath the Sphinx, it could be one of the most important discoveries in human history. What secrets are still buried under the sands of Egypt? The Great Sphinx is one of history's greatest enigmas. Was it built thousands of years before the pharaohs? Was its head recarved from an earlier structure? And could it be linked to a lost civilization from the distant past? One thing is certain: the true origins of the Sphinx remain a mystery. What do you think? Is the Sphinx older than mainstream history suggests? Could it be a relic from a forgotten civilization? Let us know in the comments below. And if you love unraveling history's greatest mysteries, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. The truth is out there. We just have to find it.